Okay, I'm just back to show you something I made with the digital kits, or I'm in the middle of making. I also had a little stash haul that I wanted to share, and when I went to visit my friend who's an hour and a half away, and to give Chloe the little embroidery of the van that I'd made, there's a Kaisercraft shop up there in Ballarat. So we went to have a bit of a forage, and I found these little journal cards, $3 on sale. So I got 2 packs, and they're quite interesting. So this is a more plain one. There's dates, patterns. So they're going to be handy to use. Don't really need that. That's the essentials pack, and there's a snapshot pack. So there's 2 of each. My life documented. So great little journaling cards. And on the back, if you hear any noise, it's the cat. She's just being naughty. I've already fed her 3 times, so this is just what we put up with at the moment. Love this. So there's quite a good little variety of things. Today was special. I'm going to put that on the top just to remind myself that that might be something I'm going to use. So there was that. And then we have lots in Australia. We have lots of like $2 shops, or budget shops. And this was a pack that I got in the reject shop for, I think it was $8, but look how much is in it. There's all these little digital cutouts, and I don't have to see if they're stickers or not. No, they're not stickers. So there's a whole heap, and they're all interesting. They're different. There's plants, sandals, frames, a couple of little words, fresh air and sunshine, summer life. So there's a whole heap of little things in there that are handy. There's a pack of printables, so you can see all the variety here. That will work as a good journaling card. Seashells, a nice backgrounds, beachy themes, flowers, mosaics, mermaids. There we go. So there's that. And then also in the pack are some stickers. Quite a lot of stickers. And they probably thought they were just putting this in to keep it solid without realising that us crafters will also use this. So that's fabulous for inking up and making some lines. So I've got quite a few things here that really only cost me no more than $15 all up, and there's so much there that I'll be able to use a lot of that. So these little words were freebies in Artie Maze's Facebook group, so that she's put up with part of her spring kit. So I thought I liked nurture, I liked flowering. I mean, I love them all, but never yet was a springtime when the buds forgot to bloom. And I liked a couple of those, so I wanted to put those aside. So you don't have to spend a lot of money to do crafting. Now, I made this, this is in the Digi kit, this one. I want to show you an alternative where I asked it to print up, I think I asked it to print up 2 up and then fit to page. And it's like it's taken a snippet of it. So you can do all sorts of things like that. I hope you can still do it with the PDFs, because I was mucking around with my Word document. Have a play, see if you can do that. But this gives you another way of playing with it, and another journal cover. So what I've done is I've cut this one out and folded it in half to create a journal cover. It's not a thick journal, And I've gathered together a whole heap of different, okay, so this also came with the freebie kit from Artie Mays for her spring kit freebies in her Facebook group. I've added in some tea-stained paper, a map of France, because as you do, Paris, because it's a good reminder that I went there one day when we could travel. Hopefully we'll be able to travel again soon. So a bit more writing paper, a little bit of green stained paper, writing paper, and a doily, tea-stained doily. Now they're all, oh, and also a little, this is a stained little pay envelope, and I've put it like that. And I'm lining these up. And I'm going to cut them. Right, so the first cut I'm going to do is along the top. That's a bit out too far. Now, I don't really want it to be up above, so I want it to be just a bit smaller, so I am taking it down a little bit inside the top edge. Then when I cut this bottom edge, it should be only just a tad smaller. Now all of these little offcuts can all be used for scrappies, for collaging, whatever you desire. Okay, I'll find the centre. Missed it. Where is it? There it is. Little sewing clips still come in handy for paper. Make sure you've got it to the back as much as possible. Just want to bring that edge down enough that it's inside the parameters of the outer card. Alright, now we're ready to go. So roughly 1, 2, 3. This is just a thicker cotton, binding cotton, and a binding needle. Okay, if you can have the sewn edges inside the tag, the little dangly bit, or on the outside. So for this one, I think I'll have them on the inside. That means we start on the inside. Now we're going to put a hole in. You can eyeball it, or you can be precise and measure it. Doesn't matter. I'm just putting holes ready to go. So I've got a middle one halfway between middle and end, and another one halfway between middle and the bottom of the page. Now really, if you want to be precise with that, you can, but these are really just little quick and easy books. So we're putting one through the middle, Right, so this is where sometimes you need pliers. Just make sure you hold that tail down. We're going to come back through that hole, the top one. Don't pull it so tight that you rip it, but you do need it to be tight. And then we're going to come back through this hole again. See, it's a bit loose. That's all right, it pulls itself tight. And then back through the middle hole. Okay. So one on this side, and this one comes up on this side. Now you don't need your needle anymore. So you're going to hold that and thread it tight. And then cut. If you don't want them long, you can cut them short. So this is one way we can use one of our digital kits, and then we're just going to cut this edge off. So this might be my little gardening notebook. I've been thinking that that's what it might be. Now I need some, usually we have a glue book or something at hand, but I haven't put a book apart for just a little while, so I guess it's just going to be scrappy bits of paper. There we go. Now, a few little stickers through. Put this as the life on my little Paris map, because it'd be nice to think that we're going to do things like that again, for sure. I'd love to go to Paris again. Right. So. Just remember that we're being mindful of what we're saying and what we're doing is positively available to us. So wonderful. This is the life. What else have we got in here? Now this is a little bit holiday-ish, but happiness is a day at the beach. Now, even though I'm sort of going to write up a few of my gardening bits and pieces, that doesn't mean I can't have little positive reminders. Happiness is a day at the beach. Love that. All right, there's shells in here. Oh, a little cowrie shell. I love a little cowrie shell. fiddly. Little cowrie shell. And I love a little starfish. Fiddly today. Fumbling all over the place. Here we go. Okay, so it is a gardening book. So let's get some leaves in. This, I might decant this glitter glue into the smaller one I've got because it's running really super fast. There we go. Some nice flowers. Flowers in a newspaper, looks like a newspaper ice cream cone. Oh, look at that. What else have we got here? More flowers. All right, got flower stickers. Quick and easy little junk journal. Notebook. Junk journal notebook. Coral. What's this one say? Alright, thankful, grateful and blessed. Yes. Hello, Amelia. Yes. Oh, what can I do for you? Don't forget the little things. Pay envelope. I've accidentally snipped a bit off the bottom of it so as it's open. Let's see, how can we fix that? Oh, it's a, let's see if there's a, here's a plant thing. Alright, so what we'll do is make a double pocket. Easy enough. Just working out where to glue it is the fun part. Right, so we're going to glue, put this down here. Right, we're going to glue that bit down so there is an edge to a pocket. Now we don't want to glue there. We want to cut this, or do we? Do we want to cut it? I don't know. Maybe not, or maybe yes we will. Make a decision. Right, so we'll put a bit of glue down here. tint glue along. We've gone off camera there. Along here. Alright, so we've got a little pocket. Now, Mermaid Girl can just go in there to remind me of being nice and happy and calm, and a little leaf because it's the garden this side. Alright, let's see. That's a good little journal card. Let's put that in there. There's a little journal card. Bathers. Oh, I'm going to stick that on there. That's so cute. Honestly, it should be a little holiday junk journal because the kit I'm using is very beachy. There we go. Oh, isn't that adorable? These are a bit big for that. If I'm happy about not having the, where's the beach thing? The visit to the beach. Alright, let's put this here next to the visit to Paris because we'd like to have a positive thought that getting back there will happen. Quite like these. There's a blank. Right, so a nice little bit of a blank page here. Well, it's a good job there's two of everything because you can use this side for another thing. Yes, hello Amelia. Hello. I've fed you 3 times already. Oh, there we go. Nice little spot here. There we go. And I have to say, I organised my washi tape. Here's a picture. And I'm going to get put some washi tape down here. Just some numbers. Gotta love it. There we go. There can be something tucked in there. There's that little bit of spare card for later. A little bit more. Well, we're back to our Paris map page. We've got a little bit more washi tape. It's got French writing on it. So let's just put this down this side. Where's the words? Now, Artie Mays, or Andrea, has made a smaller version and a larger version. With the coming of spring, I'm calm again. Yes, true. I love spring. It's my favourite season. And for all you people around the world who are having spring, you are lucky. We've just gone into autumn. And we had such a sedate summer, I'd have to say. It wasn't very, wasn't a super hot summer, so hopefully it doesn't feel like we've just had 3 winters in a row. All right, here we've got a little book ready for me to write some notes in. Little picture on the front. Okay, a little hibiscus. Lovely. There we go. Quite show up enough. However, that might. Oh, you just want to keep adding and adding, always. Together is a beautiful place. Me and my cat, me and my plants. There we go. Okay, so now that I've made this little booklet, I'm going to begin writing a few of the things I've got to do about my garden. But the interesting thing is that how our minds work and how it all works in the bigger picture is that I just sat down because I'd like to live near the beach, and now that Lily's all home and settled, and I have been thinking about whether to sell and move, this morning I just sat down and I wrote what I'd like to happen in the future. I decided that instead of just not focusing on it, that I would actually think a little bit about what house I would like to live in. With this house I'm in now, it took me 5 years. I wrote it down and I thought about it every day. And so it's quite interesting that making this little book, as with the 52 tags, sometimes whatever the theme for the week is, there'll be a story around that as we're making our tag. It's, you know, you're weaving yourself into your work as an artist or a crafter. And it's quite interesting that what's come out in this little book is stuff to do with the garden and the beach. And I had written that I'd like to be near the beach and to have a particular size bit of backyard with a garden. And so it's amazing how then we start to write it down. It's like making a mind map. We write it down, then we play and we create. And while we're doing it, we're actually talking about what it is that we'd like to happen in the future. And I'm really glad I put a Paris map in because, well, maybe my little house on the beach is in France, but I highly doubt it. That's a bit too far away from my family. Anyway, here is a cute little book that didn't take that long to make, and we used one of the digitals, a couple of cheap little extra bits and pieces that picked up from a $2 shop and on sale. Cards were on sale. And that's how to use one of my Digi kits, plus the extras. These were extras. You can make your own tea stain paper. You can make your own. I've got a recipe for the tea stain paper. These are just from behind when I've been painting. Tea stained doily, just stick it in with the tea stain stuff. Tea stained maps. There you go. So have some fun and play with that, and I'll see you in the next one. Tag Tuesday coming up. All right, bye for now.